via to Maha's treasure box. Take 3. I started going off topic. So we'll do another video after. So Maha has a tag of what are we watching for videos? What are our channels that we are into right now? And just a little aside, but I'll go into more detail. I've been doing psychic fairs. So I'm not watching a whole lot of tarot videos now. It's just not what I'm into. I'm reading tarot. That gives me what I need. So as some of you who have followed my channel, and thank you Maha for the shout out for my channel. I really appreciate that. Many of you who watch my channel know that I live with my mom. She just turned 87 years young, and I had to junk my last vehicle. And so my next vehicle is going to be a van. Preferably a van I can stand up in so that I can travel, because it has been a lifelong dream of mine to travel. And because of my mom's age and all, the time is now to pursue that. And now that I don't have a vehicle, it's definitely time to pursue that. And I don't want to end up living in a Prius. That's my mom's vehicle, and that's what I'm driving to get around. And that's just not going to work. So, in addition to my favorite YouTubers, tarot channels, and I will read them off to you and give them a little shout out first, I'm going to tell you the van channels I listen to, because they're quite interesting and you might just want to check them out. If you've ever want to travel, or even if you don't, but you just want to see some scenery or see something different, they're interesting. So that's with the tarot people. Of course, Maha. I wish you made more videos, Maha. I miss your videos. And I usually catch every one you make. Unless I miss it by some weird coincidence. Lavender Moon. She hasn't been doing much lately. But she's like that. She's on again, off again. But I love her channel. Indigo Moon Woman. You know, these are people that I consider friends, and these are people that I would sit down with if I saw them in person, and I know we would talk for hours on end without any problems. Jennifer Ball, The Witch's House. I'm sure everybody knows Jennifer. Tattoo Spirit, Jeff, my brother Jeff, that's what I call him, because that's what I would, you know, if I sat down and talked to him, it would be like a brother-sister, you know. And then there is Tarot Alchemist Lisa. She's only on about once a month now, too. And there's a couple that I really miss, and they don't do videos anymore. But those are the ones I watch the most, and I pretty much watch all of their videos. It depends, you know. Jennifer Ball does a lot of unboxing. I'm kind of not into that, but I will watch once in a while just to see what she's up to. Carolyn Lynch, I will watch what she's up to. So there's still some tarot I watch, but it's not my main focus. So when am I watching for van life, van or RV, because some people are in RVs. So the biggest channel, and they have regular content, and there's either the documentary about living out of a vehicle, is CheapRV Living. All kinds of tips, all kinds of products that you can purchase, right? But he's kind of really cool stuff they're doing. Check them out. CheapRV Living. These 3 that I'm mentioning on the top, they're people that are kind of like high production too. They're really into doing high quality cut production videos, which I'm not all that into, but if I like the content, I will stick with them. Creativity RV. She lives in a Class C motorhome now. She has a lot of good tips and contents. She's well processed and edited. And the one that's really edited and movie-like qualities is Carolyn's Avi Life. Even though that's really highly edited, she's gone to some really cool places, and she's going to be backpacking. So even if you're into backpacking, the Pacific Ridge, part of the Pacific Ridge Trail this year, and she's going to document that. So that ought to be really interesting. Another one that's kind of processed but is kind of interesting is Casey Roman. I will put their names below. I won't be able to do the links because I'm doing this through my phone. My laptop is kind of trash. I mean, sometimes I can get a few minutes out of it, but it's going in the shop when my shop gets back off of vacation, basically. That's my nephew. He does computers. But he's going on vacation, so I have to wait till he gets back. Hopefully he can extend the life on it. But Casey Roman, she was a news reporter, so she does have style when she does videos. She goes to cool places so she does like videography. So it's really kind of interesting, and she's real. She's honest about what she does, and and how life is, on the road, not a piece of cake. But she had a nice house, and she lost her job, and so she ended up living in a van, a really nice van, a brand new van. Was able to sell her house to buy the van. And then an older woman, Letty Tippins. Let me tell you, she is so amazing. She is inspiring. If you're down about things and you need somebody to uplift you, go watch her, even if you're not into van life. Just the way she handles her issues, and it's like, I'm going to do this, and she finds a way. Really inspiring. Also, who's also inspiring is Miss J's Travels. She is just got, and some of these vehicles, she's just got a newer vehicle to her that she's converting to live in, and she has some great stories of how she lives on the road and what she does for a living. She delivers RVs for a living, so that's pretty interesting. You might want to check her out. And then there is somebody I didn't put down. I will make sure I get it corrected, but it is the Gramkracker. Let me hold on one second. She just did a video. Of course, I won't be able to find it real quick when I'm working. Anyway, it's the Gramkracker. I'll put it below. But she's over 55. She has a lot of good tips. She's on the road with her and her dog. She doesn't do a lot of videos, but when she does, they're very interesting. So that's Gramkracker. Then there's Kelly Doyle, and she's challenged. There's actually Kelly Doyle and Debra Dickinson. Both of them have suffered head injuries. And so they're really interesting, and they're living in their vans, and they're very open about their issues, and they're just inspiring because they have all these obstacles that they have to overcome, and they're living that kind of life. And so Debra Dickinson also does a channel called To Meander with her partner. So that's interesting to check out. So that's what I'm watching for YouTube. That's my YouTube right now. It's still tarot and my tarot friends and the van life. There's more I'm checking out. There's more out there. There's so many out there, but those are the ones that I kind of like the most, and I look forward to their video posts. So I'm going to end this for now, and I don't know how to do the links below, but I will list the names of all the channels I just spoke of. So, many blessings, and remember to be wild. And I might be back live talking about my tarot reading experiences.